Welcome to the Perham Show. I'm Dave Howie. Normally you hear me on Lakes 99.5 in Perham on the radio. I'm glad to be here on TV3 to share with you some of the stories that are going on around town. Welcome to 2016, brand new year, lots of events coming up, and in January one of those events includes the Northwoods Assembly of God Church, and we have Pastor Dirk Currier joining us on the show.
Thank you, David. Good to be here.
Good to have you along, and let's talk about this event coming up. Very important event.
Absolutely. It's going to be about our 7th year of dealing with the issue of human trafficking. We always do it the weekend before Super Bowl because in our country, Super Bowl weekend is the big weekend for human trafficking. And with the Super Bowl coming to Minnesota in another year or so, we're right on pace just to continue to bring an awareness to our community, but to our state. And when we've had different speakers, it's actually got televised in Fargo and different things like that. So we're looking forward to this year's event. It's going to be on Saturday night, January 30th at 7 o'clock is the main evening with the person that we're going to interview. Her name is Brittany Ruiz.
Can we come back to that?
Absolutely.
I had a quick question. Super Bowl weekend is a big weekend for human trafficking?
Very. I mean, just the numbers of human trafficking in our country is just staggering anyway.
Sure.
But on Super Bowl weekend, really when you have men and you have money, you have a recipe for human trafficking. And so, the statistics that are out there provided by the FBI and all that is just mind-boggling as far as when the Super Bowl is put on in any given city, the influx of young women, as well as just, women that may not be trafficked, but, honestly, they kind of all are. But especially underage girls that are trafficked into many of the hotels and those kind of things in the area it's really staggering.
Well, like I said when we started talking, Pastor Dirk, very important information. We get this out. Do you want to reintroduce your guest?
Absolutely. Yeah, the guest this year that we're having is a gal by the name of Brittany Ruiz, and she's actually from California, but her story is very interesting. At 14, she was sexually abused, and that began the downward spiral to really at the age of 15 or 16, she began prostituting herself, dancing in the bars in Tijuana. And then out of that, she was actually approached, made to feel very beautiful, and she went on to be, for 7 years, what would be referred to as a porn star. She has a name that is, if anybody's in the porn, and I won't even give her name out, they would know exactly who she was. But she struggled through a life of many addictions, of not just being, an actress in that, but her story really comes to a culmination with really it was a church ministry, a parachurch ministry that goes to actual porn conventions. Believe it or not, they have conventions on these things, but they would go every year and they'd hand out Bibles to the people that are involved in that. And she got one, and she held on to it for a couple of years, and she was actually on her way to do one final shoot, and she opened her Bible that she hadn't really read, but opened it, and it opened up to the book of Revelation, and it talked about in there it talks about the whore of Babylon and how she calls people to commit adultery, and it was just like, this is me. And that was the beginning of the transformation. So we're not just talking about, we will be dealing with that aspect, but she's also a woman that dealt with drug addiction, suicide, wanting to killing herself, so many different aspects, everything from meth. So really this year we're entitling it Freedom Weekend. And using somebody that's been set free from all the things, alcohol, drugs, meth, pornography, all that, to share with people that, if God can set her free, God can set you free, but no matter what it is.
Pastor Dirk, what is the weekend going to entail?
On that Saturday evening, 7 o'clock, I'm going to sit down with her and interview her, ask her different questions, find out her story, her life story, and how it brought about a change within her. So also we'll have opportunity where people can ask questions to her as well, or text questions. And then on Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, our normal church service, she will be here. She's just going to preach because she's actually, a couple weeks after she is interviewed with us, she's getting married. And God is restoring her family, and he just happens to be a pastor in a church in California. So she's in ministry, and she's a great little preacher as well.
All right, looking forward to hearing her story again here at Northwoods Assembly of God Church, located in Perham, and northwoodslife.com, I believe, has more information.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, David.
My name's Dave Howie. This is the Perham Show. We appreciate you tuning in today, and again, you can catch me on the radio at Lakes 99.5. Also, if you have an idea for the show, we'd love to hear from you, and you can email me. My email address is on the screen, and you could also give us a call at 346-4800. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching TV3. This is the Perham Show. My name's Dave Howie. Christy Stahl is with me today on the show, and she is the volunteer and event coordinator for East Otter Tail County for United Way. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Wonderful. Well, let's get caught up on the campaign. We got started in the fall, and I know it's almost continuous, but really the gear up is in the fall, and now here we are in the midwinter, early winter. What's happening?
Well, we're at the end, so we're getting towards the end of the year, and right now our goal is $320,000. So right now we are still looking to raise about $65,000, and that can happen it can still happen if you work for a company that does payroll deduction. You can still sign up to do payroll deduction with your company. But yeah, the money that we raise every year goes towards helping people in Otter Tail County.
A really good point that we don't want to have to cut back on anyone's budget as we work ahead here. What are some of the areas in general, Christy, how this money is used?
Well, I think, just so you know, United Way is privately funded. So we don't get government funding. We will get grants and whatnot, but all the money that we use to help people in Otter Tail County comes in through donations. So how it works is United Way, we fund programs in Otter Tail County, meaning we provide grants to organizations who help people. So that would be Boys and Girls Club, Kinship, Richville Senior Center, New York Mill Senior Center. Every 2 years they apply for a grant with us. And we try to fulfill every grant need. Rarely do we get to fund them at 100% of what they've asked for. So the more money we raise, the more money that we can give to these programs who are working directly with people.
I know that the website, maybe we could give that information in a moment too. The website has a lot of valuable information about how the money is used, the organizations that are affiliated with United Way, and ways to give too.
Yep. www.uwotc.com is our website, and people can definitely go to our website to give. They can also call me at 218-770-9406 or our Fergus Falls office, 218-736-5147.
Terrific. There is an event coming up in January. Let's talk a little bit about that. On the 23rd?
Yes, Friends of Friends Fighting Hunger. Friends of Friends is a group of people out of Otter Tail who decided they wanted to fight hunger about 8 years ago.
Okay.
And so in the last 8 years at this once-a-year event, they've raised almost $500,000, and 100% of the proceeds from this event go to the 7 food shelves in Otter Tail County and the Wadena food shelf, the Children's Weekend Feeding Backpack Program, and mobile food drops for people in need.
Christy, what is the evening like?
Well, it takes place at Thumper Pond in Otter Tail. It'll start at 5 o'clock. The social will start at 5, and then dinner will be at 6:30. Tickets are $50, and there are a few tickets left, and it's a very fun event, and we usually raise close to $70,000 at each event. So
just in that one evening?
Just for that one evening. We do a silent auction, a live auction, and yeah, it's a great function, and it really goes to help people in need. So
fantastic. Well, again, if you'd like to learn more about United Way and the different ways that they're helping people in Otter Tail County, you can go again to that website at
www.uwotc.com.
What she said, yes, .com. And again, you gave the number. We'll have that on the screen here for you too. This has been our Perham Show. Christy, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas too. We want you to let us know about shows that you would like to have on TV3. So contact me. My name is Dave Howie. I can be reached at dhowie at laytonbroadcasting.com. Contact me at TV3 and let us know about shows that you would like to see happen. You can also call me at my office at 346-4800 at Lakes 99.5. Be happy to see you in future shows. Again, that's 346-4800. Thanks for watching The Perham Show today.